The essence of Christ is the Spirit. This essence is the divinity. Christ's essence is that of God Himself, which will not interrupt His own word. He couldn't possibly do anything to destroy any of His own word. He couldn't ever say any words that would go against His will. So the incarnate God wants to work that halts His own management. There's no rebelliousness in God. The essence of God is only good. He expresses all beauty, goodness, love. Even in flesh He obeys the Father. Even at the expense of His own life, He'd always be wholeheartedly willing. There's no self-righteousness in God. He has no deceit or arrogance. However hard to work weak the flesh, He won't interrupt the work of God. He will not forsake the Father's will by having any defiance. He'd rather suffer pains of the flesh than disobey God's the Father.